Majeed is indeed their agent. However, the trio have denied knowledge of any alleged wrongdoing by him. Legal advisor Tafzul Rizvi told television channels in Pakistan that Butt, Amir and Asif have admitted that Majeed is their agent, but they say that they do not know that he was a bookmaker, and they have also said that the British currency recovered from their hotel rooms was given to them by Majeed, but the money was an account of sponsorship contract. Majeed is at the center of the string operation conducted by British tabloid The News of the World, which shows him taking money in exchange for organizing Asif and Amir to bowl intentional no balls. Rizvi has also said that the three players would have to fight their cases on their own if they appeal against their provisional suspension by the Indian International Cricket Council. Let's go across to Mr. Mohsin Ali, who's joining us. Mr. Ali, many thanks for joining us. So, what's your take on the situation now?
It's interesting to see because the players have been questioned by the police, but they have been released without any conditions laid on them, without any arrests as well, and that's what the official statement is. So it's quite interesting to see how the move develops from here. Now, what's really confusing me is that they've got 3 or 4 parallel inquiries going on. You've got the Scotland Yard, and you've got the ICC with their anti-corruption unit, and that the PCB is throwing their hat in the ring as well with their own inquiry. So it's a bit of a mishmash, and you've got statements coming on from everywhere. Surprisingly, my only reaction right now would be that if there was something really, very sinister, then at least something would have come out very positively by the ICC, and they would have come out with the charges. So that's the only thing that's confusing me as to why nobody has come out and said, listen guys, we have this evidence, there you go, this is why we have suspended you. And that's the only question mark in the whole scenario.
Right. In fact, stay with us, Mohsin. Our sports editor, Shamir Das Gupta, is also joining us. Shamir, clearly an interesting turn of events once again. Now we have the players saying that, yes, he was our agent, but they didn't know that he was actually a bookmaker.
Well, I don't think they've actually said that they didn't know he was a bookmaker. It's only about the money so far, Shweta, and they have confirmed that he's their agent and that the money that's been found in their rooms is essentially money related to contracts and sponsorships and so on and so forth. You know, I agree with Mohsin. Now that the little bits of information are coming out, the players have been suspended, money has been found, their mobile phones have been confiscated, they have given their point of view on the source of the money as well. Why isn't the announcement coming? The players have been suspended. There must be a reason why they've been suspended, and that reason has not been disclosed yet, and that's very, very surprising considering, you know, to go back to what I'm saying, a decision must be taken based on something, and what the basis of that decision is hasn't come out yet. I think it's come to a stage where the investigating authorities need to be an announcement.
Right. Shamir, so what does it look like? Like, how long is this controversy going to go on for in terms of investigations and in terms of going back and forth? So, you know, if you could give us a historical perspective, typically in such a situation, when can we really expect closure to this?
Well, honestly speaking, there is no historical sort of precedent for this, because the last time around, about 10 years back, the inquiry was really limited to the respective cricket boards. There were various commissions of inquiry set up by India, Pakistan, South Africa, and Australia, and so on and so forth. And they all took a long time, Shweta. You know, the whole match-fixing inquiries took well over 6 months in some cases. And, you know, so it was only after that, if you recall, that the entire ICC anti-corruption unit was set up. Now, this is the biggest crisis to have hit the anti-corruption unit. No bigger match-fixing story has ever really come out. As a result of which, like, to answer your question, I don't have a solid answer. But fact is that the anti-corruption unit works under a very strong constitution. There are very solid rules and regulations. If it was left to the ICC's ACU, I think that the decision would probably have come out in a couple of weeks or thereabouts. Right. But now you must remember that there's also the Scotland Yard report. Now, the Scotland Yard report must reach the ICC. They will then you know, they have their own set of findings, and they'll have to match it with Scotland Yard's findings. That might take a bit of time. But keeping all that in mind, honestly speaking, I think things are moving fairly fast, except that one big announcement is still pending, and that should really clear things up a lot more.
Right. Mohsin, so what's your assessment of the ICC's anti-corruption unit's handling of this entire controversy?
You see, the problem is that the ICC anti-corruption a lot of strict rules and regulations, and I think they also need solid evidence before they can raise any criminal proceedings against these players. Now, if ICC or the AC, the anti-corruption unit, ban the players and they feel unjustified by it, they can actually take ICC to the court of arbitration. And I think that's the reason why the anti-corruption unit cannot really suspend the players or at least ban them for life. And that is, once again, my initial point. If ICC is saying, or Harun Lorgat is saying, that they have got enough evidence against these players that they need to ban them, then why isn't that statement coming out whereby they can say, listen guys, this is the problem, I'm sorry, but you are banned for life or whatever. What is this going to do is